Blackstone Publishing presents Farnsworth's Classical English Style by Ward Farnsworth. This book is read by John Lescault. Preface. Abraham Lincoln wrote more beautifully and memorably than anyone in public life does now. So did Winston Churchill. So did Edmund Burke. So did many others, none of whom sound quite alike, but all of whom achieved an eloquence that seems foreign to our times. What did they know that we don't? It might seem strange to seek instruction from writers who lived so long ago. It certainly would sound odd to imitate their styles directly. But writers of lasting stature still make the best teachers. They understood principles of style that are powerful and enduring, even if the principles have to be adapted to our era, or to any other, before they become useful. That is the premise of this book, at any rate. It is a set of lessons on style, drawn from writers whose words have stood the test of time. This book is the third in a series. The first, Classical English Rhetoric, showed how rhetorical figures, ancient patterns for the arrangement of words, have been used to great effect in English oratory and prose. The second, Classical English Metaphor, did the same for figurative comparisons. This one takes a similar approach to more basic questions of style, the selection of words, the arrangement of sentences, the creation of a cadence. It shows how masters of the language have made those choices, and how the choices have put life into their writing and their speech. That is a short summary of the aim of this project. Below are some other ways to think about it. There are plenty of books already about how to write, many of which are excellent. So it's worth a moment to explain why this one is any different. A large share of books about prose style are about how to avoid mistakes. They explain why bad writing sounds that way. This book is about stylistic virtue. It asks why good writing sounds that way. Books on style usually emphasize some general principles. This book also has general principles to offer, but it spends a great deal of attention on details. Some readers will find those details to be too much, but there is no avoiding minutiae if you want to understand why some kinds of writing sound better than others. A style is the result of many small decisions about words, order, tone, cadence, and so on. If you don't have the patience to look hard at little choices like those, that's perfectly reasonable and perhaps a sign of good health. This book.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?